Oh, I forgot. Oh man, I forgot about this motherfucker. Oh man, hold on. I ain't no beer drinker, but
I went in that damn Safeway, came out, felt like I touched something. It got me racing the speed. And I said, hope when they meth head motherfuckers wasn't walking around getting rid of that shit because they paranoid, throwing it on, dusting and everything. They're stupid, man.
well, I'm like, well, that shit fucked me up drinking that shit like that.
Hey, is it cold, right? It got you?
I fucked up. I should have drove it.
It went hard. It went hard. Cold. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Boy.
That shit crazy, man. Yeah, that piece of banging, man. I was like, shh. I had to get a sample while I was there. He had cut one, like in the 4 quarters. And there was a couple of white people able to post. They were like, is it good? Is it like New York? Because they've been there, right? So he took one out. He cut it into 4. I was like, oh, damn. Yeah, I mean.
So you ate a piece when you was there?
He took one and he went the thing like this to give the four. He was cutting it for them, but it was one piece. I didn't ask. I was going to get the piece. He gave us, he took a slice, cut it into 4. It was 3 of them pills, 2 women and a guy. So they could taste it.
I got you.
And he gave the last one to me and said, hey, you asked if it was New York. And I was like, okay, that passed. You know what I'm saying? I was like, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? The sauce down and everything. Right? It ain't less than, it could be a little crunchier, right? That's one thing about New York crust. And they have the, you know what I'm saying? But it's still pretty good.
You actually ate a New York piece. That's the closest I've been.
Yeah, I'm from, I'm over that way. Jersey and New York, the piece and Philly and all that shit is banging. Especially back in the 70s and 80s up to the 90s. Papa Tony's, Angelo's, Ray's, Famous Pizza, We pay 75 cents and get a slice of pizza as big as that box. No, dead ass. A slice of pizza, 75 cents in New York back in the 80s and shit was as big as that box. One slice.
So how much a whole pizza cost back then?
It ain't cost shit. If a slice is 75 cents, come on, man. We used to get a case of Budweiser, right? The Bud Bowl, right? And get a whole pie. Everybody sitting around, eat. Everybody eat. Everybody has a sip of it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what the enemy was doing with the food at the time, but it was banging. Because Italians made everything right there fresh. The dough overnight, you know what I'm saying? The sauce was handmade, homemade, the women, you know what I'm saying? It was no game with these restaurants, man.
We're the only generation of people that get served by people that don't like us.
Yeah, all around, right? And and when they talk about culture with food, we got that food that make a motherfucker say, how? How? You know what I'm saying? Like, how? You know what I mean? Damn, they got these damn Teslas. You can see the goofy liberals everywhere, man.
I wanted one, bro, but I was out my damn mind.
Man, hell no.
I like how that bitch sounds. I like this.
Nah, fuck that. They ain't nothing but frying your nuts. No, I'm serious, man. That's what it do. Go in there with your spectrometer and tell me what it reads at. And then tell me how you feel.
Really?
Yeah. That motherfucker zapper zapping your ass away. Why do you think I got internet and everything? Internet in my truck raised it up to 75. I take it out, it goes back down to 34, 40. I'm serious, they do. When I had it removed last time, they just disconnected. I said, no, take it out because it's still functioning. It's still doing what, you know what I'm saying? When they removed it completely, it was down to 45. It was at 75, sometimes popping up over 80. It was crazy, man. You know how it is when the idiots think they got something because they've been listening to an idiot who don't know no better, right? They think they're ready and we got it. Yeah, well, that's what I like about the ignoramuses, the hybrids who don't know no better. They've been set up and they have no clue. They don't care what happens to the idiots.
You don't think, because you can't fix this shit. You don't think like about 85% of the people need to die. I think a lot of people.
What I say all the time?
Say a lot of things. I don't want to say the
brother,
thing.
all you gotta do is, but it's the same thing. It's remedial, bro. It's I say the because I need people to get it. I don't give a fuck about the majority of people because they don't give a fuck. Majority of people. No. Let's explain it. It's not just we don't see. Emotional people say they don't give a fuck and they don't know what they're saying and why they're saying it. It's emotional. I say it because I've watched, I've studied people. Y'all don't study people. I study people. There's a reason why I act the way I do sometimes. It's even that's just fucking with. It don't mean I'm literally targeting you, but it's gonna drag something out of you sooner or later. When you hear me talk like this, right? When you know I'm being a straight shooter, right? That's by the definition.
Right.
This is not fucking with you. This is not a game. When I get serious, then people get worried. They're like, oh man, is he threatening? Is he coming at me? I'm like, yo, nigga, I'm a trend checker. Like, what the fuck you gonna do anyway? No, I say that. Then I step up. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like that, literally. I don't give a fuck little fights and knocking little teenage buddies out and shit. That don't mean a goddamn thing to me. You get in that ring and whop a 8-10 round motherfucker and then tell me how you doing after that. Getting your head rang a few times. Or when you catch that nigga on the sweet spot, because that's what you were looking for. Or you had to switch up. From southpaw, you go to orthodox. You know what I'm saying? When you start dancing like that, then I'm gonna talk to you. But I'm gonna talk to tribe because tribe is important. It's not about ego. See, we still got people emotionally biased, emotionally unfulfilled. We're gonna talk about shit is relevant. They're gonna do stuff that is stupid. I'm that motherfucker be like, okay, I'm gonna have fun and enjoy the stupid. Shouldn't check you though if you get carried away. I know I'm dead ass serious. And I don't have to prove nothing. That's the whole thing. That's why there's no emotions bound to it. You know, we have a system that is getting people starting to realize it's geared against us. And why would they have to do that against us if it's not geared against Africans? No, it's real simple. You got a lot of people talking about the Spanish Latino. I want to respect them like family, but they're not from here. You feel me? I don't fuck around like that, bro. I don't deal with knuckleheads and retards because they're knuckleheads and retards. I let them be. But I'm aware of the people who respond and they say this and that. You got to give a little leeway. But some people aren't into that. Some people think they're real hard, and they're not. They're just bound to whatever it is they bound to, how they think. Okay? That don't change nothing. That don't mean they can't learn something. I don't have time for emotions, bro. It's like right now, I'm pissed off, right? I'm a little hurt. I'm bothered by some dumb shit, but I'm not bothered. I'm bothered by some dumb shit, but I'm not bothered. I'm pissed off because I'm actually always pissed off because we should never be in no position to deal with all the shit we're dealing with that's so stupid in the world. And some people are comfortable and they refuse to see that. And they refuse to change that dynamic because they think there's nothing there. They think they're not part of the problem. They're not part of the equation that, you know, makes up the math of the shit that's going on. But everybody plays a role. Like when I say something, I stand on it, but it doesn't mean it is the end of all ends. It doesn't mean it's the fucking answer, right? I say that all the time. It says you research, see what you find. What works for you and what doesn't until it needs to. When I say brothers getting together, I was in the military. We had 5 guys, right? All 18 and 19. Fuck it, let's go get a house. So what we did, we got a double wide trailer with 4 bedrooms. Man, it was the best motherfucking 3-4 years. We all found girls, this, that, and other, and we went on our way. We saved money. It was magnificent. Yeah. It wasn't about being young, because we had a serious job to do. So when we was on, we put it on our hat. We wanted to make E4. We wanted to get to a certain position, right? We wanted to show that we could do what they were, because they were everything was learning hands-on. There wasn't nothing, no school, A school, C school. There was nothing they could teach us that wasn't hands-on. And it was dangerous hands-on shit. You know, don't stand up on the fucking wing of that goddamn A7 and think you're gonna fall off and land on your feet. All right? Fucking playing around stupid. Don't go dive in the duck of that big ass F4, that jet engine. And we got the APU hooked up. And the AT sitting in the seat. You know what I'm saying? While you going to power up, right? You going to power up. Come on, that's the A7. That is nothing but jaws. That is a man eater. Like we used to have to dive up in there and spin the titanium blades to make sure there's no obstructions on this big ass jet motor. You see what I'm saying? Qualified with what? Collateral duty inspector. I used to check everybody's work. Every shop when I became CDL, the collateral duty inspector, right? When I became that, I could check the guys in power. As long as I had the pressure, the stuff that we required, I could sign off their safety wire or certain things they do. I can say he did it right. It's legitimate. It's tight. He hit all 4 corners. I can sign off on it in the biz verification map verification form. You see what I'm saying? Right. And when it came to order stuff, like a /11 or whatever the fuck it is. You see what I'm saying? This is stuff given to teenagers.
That's dangerous.
And we want you to go die though.
That's dangerous.
We want you to die, but we're gonna give you all these jobs. I was safety PO, firefighter, qualified. First aid in the mills year round, as long as you keep up everything that's changing. You see what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do is keep up with everything that's going on. You can take a course in every town. Exactly. You gotta know how to do children, dogs, cats, Every fucking thing you had to learn, man. Don't matter if you had a ship or you on land. And I fought 2 fucking fires. That shit was American and the Nimitz, the shit was crazy. Man, we had a guy get killed blowing up in the pump room. Him and a chief or something like that, right? He was stuck to the grate from the explosion, bro. They had to go down there and peel him off of the fucking grate, bro. No, man. Listen, man. People think, and then we had guys who get spinal meningitis. We had to stay out at sea and shut the whole fucking. Spinal meningitis is a badass form of some flu or some shit, and it's contagious as fuck. It was a young brother that got it. We don't know. Felt like he had pneumonia. We came up from a port, and he died, and they had to quarantine the whole ship.
It could be bacteria.
Yeah, spinal meningitis, man.
I heard that shit.
I mean, we had guys jump off trying to commit suicide out there backstroke Marine.
Was that bad?
You know what? It's nothing but hard legs niggas out there, and it's work. And I'm talking about no easy fucking work. People keep saying, "That's the Navy. Bring your ass out there and work." The Marines hated it. They wanted to get the fuck off the ship. No, listen to me, man. Listen, man.
See, I knew not to go.
We busted our ass out there. It goes back to wooden decks and iron fucking men, man. And they keep that ethos. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on? What's happening? What's going on, family? Hey, Paula. What's happening? Anyway, the thing is, all that transfers. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to write it down. You see what I'm saying? And that's the Navy. Not the fact that I was a foreman at Cisco at the warehouse. You know what I'm saying? I could load trucks. I'll load anybody loading trucks. You know, I push myself. Even with all the pain and disability, you know, I push. And it's all because it was something to do. You know, I never had to go off on people or nothing like that. I'd say my part and keep it moving. But I would not sit there and argue with a motherfucker. I won't sit there doing all that dumb shit. I don't do that, man. I find it very, very wasteful. And then all the things that I share the stories, all the things I got to see. Why would I sit there after all that shit and waste my time with motherfuckers about nothing? There's another one in the back seat called another 4-pack. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have another one myself, man. But I'm just pointing these things out, like. It's up to us what we want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is the time.
Oh, appreciate it. Hey, appreciate you, entry level employee. Appreciate you, man. People want to give up because it seems to us it sounds like and it looks like the easiest thing. But when you give up, what comes with that? A whole lot of respite, a whole lot of things that it further takes more from you. It's sad that we come up in a world where we're having stuff taken from us on a regular, and most people are very unaware, you know? But what do you do to get it back? Most people don't want to hear what to do to get it back, to have the sanity. Most people refuse the fact that there's something wrong. We're in an unnatural state, an unnatural period of time that should never exist. The enemy knows what it's doing because it's not feeling it. They're watching and enjoying it. That's how neurotically, narcissistic, psychologically fucked up it is. Excuse my language. Nobody wants to admit to being wrong.
No.
Everyone wants to be right. And then the ones who are doing the damnedest to be right don't really want to explain it. They just want to live it. They want to live it. I remember one time we was up there and we were cranking in on F-18s. We had the power thing, the run the 20 mic, right? The 20 millimeter 20 mic, 2 times 250 belts from the drum into the rabbit, right? We had the means to do it. But once you hook everything up and get the rounds lined up, it's a bitch, right? Pop, get the rounds. You got these big ass 20 millimeter rounds. And this conveyor, and it's coming from this drum, and it's 2 times 250, right?
Are you talking about loading up the guns?
Yeah, the failings. Yeah. So we have to get up there and stand on a ladder, listen, on top of the damn drum, and we have this big, what you call a wrench, right? We had to go up there and we had to crank it. We have to crank these rounds in, bro. Listen, usually it takes 2 or 3 guys. We used to have a competition to see who could do it all by themselves. And me and Walker and one other guy, I think Olsen, want to show you? I think we used to crank them in like it was nothing. Like we down, we breathing, we sweating, but two times 250 rounds of mic into each. You know, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, I can't stand that. But I mean, we did it. We did it, and it was a beautiful thing. It was funny. You know what I'm saying? It was funny, and we made it a competition.
You had to be a dog to go out there. You had to be a
bro. It was hard, man. It was hard. Even when I got injured, I still had to perform. Like knowing I was. No, that's what I'm
getting.
They did not. They still wanted to deny my wrist and my knee. I'm like, what? You give me one knee, you get what the fuck? I don't get that. I know it's fucked up. I knew that later on in life I'd have to deal with it because it'd just be compounded, you know? And it's the world. This is how stupid they are. And they think that they're winning. They think that they found the way and it's the end of all. No, they have fucked up, is all I'm going to say. And I don't care how they feel, what they watch and what they see. It don't matter to me, man. See, that's why I say I don't have to get no get back. I don't have to go out and act this way and that way. I don't have to do that. And whether that's the energy I'm feeding, then so be it. I'm not gonna feed their shit. Fuck what they do. They want to look at everything like, oh look, they forget where I come from. Good and bad. Let me grab that real quick. This will be in the camera. Watch this, man. I'm laid on the water. I don't want to be in the camera. When I stand up, I know I'll be in the camera and shit. Woo. Yeah, I gotta get a window open. I don't care if I sell a Walmart and get a mess put on. Stay tape up to the window, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, I'll take that damn thing and then I'll cut a hole right there and put micro mesh, man. I don't care. If it rain, I'll put something over to keep the rain. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's where I'm at, man. Like I built this not only to hey, that ain't a nest.
Huh?
That's not even nest.
What?
All that.
I can't see. I'm glad I can't see.
Oh, bro, ain't number yard, bro. Ain't number yard. Holy Toledo. I'm sitting there, you know I ain't gonna help but I'm gonna look.
I'm glad I can't see.
I'm looking as long as it's respectful. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna look at anything. I ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
I feel like coolness, man. Like
yeah, look. I should have. When you first gave it, I might have put this bitch on ice.
You got ice in your shirt? I forgot to give that bag of ice, man. Yeah, I forgot, bro. Let me put this.
You want me to sit this on ice?
Yeah, I appreciate it, fam. Hell yeah, this one's about to go in though. Man, I'm getting weeds and look like I'm about to be Hillbilly Jim again. Lord have mercy. Bring the brown eyes to the surface. Hey, England, what's going on? What's happening, D? What's going on? How you doing, beloved? I miss England so much. Oh, my God. I'm going to find my way. Well, I'm half German. Well, I'm half German, so I had to have my big brother. You know what I mean? When I'm talking about half German, it's from my mom's side. This doesn't mean, like, you know, it denotes everything else. Half German on that side. Doesn't mean I'm 50-50, whatever that number crap is. I was circulating pretty good, cut. Circulating pretty good. Yeah, man. But anyway, I'm gonna run around tomorrow. It's Monday, and hook up a couple applications to be online. Put them in. I know I'm gonna have to get some information, maybe. Hopefully, not have to go no library and fax anything, but yeah, it's you know, I'm a big proponent of you never stop, you never give up, you never lay down, because there are people who think, it's funny when people think you should lay down and they're somebody but they're nobody. I'm like, if you don't get your goofy butt. But anyway, right? There are some individuals who've had it so good. They don't realize they didn't really have it really good. What can be in the world. I'm the proponent, and it'll never change, no matter who I meet, who I come across, whatever, right? I'm always going to stand firm on the fact that people can elevate, and that's who I've always been. I know in the beginning, y'all hear I don't care about this and that. Well, I really don't. If I start giving all the cares and concerns, all the trepidation, all the crap that's going on, then I succumb to it. I become part of the problem. I start help paint the illusion and further deepening the wound. I'm not here to do that. I cannot coexist in a place where people in their facilities, in their faculties, facilitate this relationship as if it's an all right thing.
That's all I need, bro. Is a fucking camera. That's all I'm.
What's that, good?
That's gonna be my next car.
Oh, okay. What year?
2009.
Ain't no much. How much you looking for?
3,800.
Oh, that ain't nothing, man. How many miles?
I ain't.
As long as the fluids have been changed, it don't matter. It's simple work, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, like I was saying, right?
What's that Craigslist?
Yeah. No, Facebook.
Oh,
Facebook Market? Oh, yeah, I sold a car on there.
That's what I bought that motherfucker from.
I sold mine for $9,000. My Malibu, 2008.
I like the Malibus.
It had that Jersey lift like that. You can hit any pothole with that thing. You know what I'm saying? Was that it? But not to get off topic. Things happen in the world. You know, things happen, and we are very aware that. I mean, look at the Palestinians. The children of them are being murdered because of he say, she say, and we know that he say, she say is all lies. We know on the 7th, they didn't murder children. They protected them. They actually protected the children and the women. They fed them. The stories coming from the captives was marvelous. It was the IDF that went in trying to kill them, right? Who were brought in, were given reason to come, that they were killing their own people. This is a sad state, but it really exists. We want to reward the criminal-minded, the insane. We want to reward those, and I'm not saying everyone. I'm saying we want to reward the handicapped, and most of us are handicapped. I'm not saying some rewards aren't due, but no rewards need to be given. If you live accordingly, righteously, there is a non-requirement for some goddamn reward. That's part of the system, to create another part of a caste system. You have it in you to do better than everyone else, so I'm gonna reward you knowing that three-tenths of them can't. You know what I'm saying? 1 to 3/10, that 1/10, that motherfucker's right there, but he can't break free. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm gonna get some flies for you.
Hey. But I know one thing, I ain't got no mosquito biting me. Yeah, ain't no mosquito biting me. The other thing that's is poetic. And I was speaking that to these young brothers, right? I was saying, you know, it's funny how I remember a time when the brothers got together like everyone else on our land. Now we have to have some goofy ass reason, family reunion, this, that, and other, which most people don't even go to. All this other shit, a game, getting drunk, getting high, all this dumb shit. And even then, the people around together, what happened to get together, struggle together, and make something? Oh, we can let people come over here, right? Be 15 in a fucking house. They can manage it and take over all the lawn services and shit, do all the landscaping. We can't do that. We're the ones that started this shit. Why can't we get back together? Because it's beneath us? No, our great grandmas and them used to be making bandanas.
Look, it's real.
The padding for what y'all shouldn't be wearing, women. You know, your braziers. You know.
I'm thinking this shit fake.
What is that? It depends on where it's coming from. But I don't like Facebook when it gets into that shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But we come together. What was they trying to do all the time? Break us up. But see, there were those getting together and they were scheming against their own people. You see what I'm saying? They were scheming against us. Our own people, like you said, created the regentrification in California, in New Jersey, in Philly, in Chicago, in New Orleans, and that is some bullshit.
That's long.
Yeah, that's cap. That might be the AI. I'm not trying to go hard on AI. I'm just saying that is
I ain't gonna stir you no
bullshit.
more. Look.
Excuse my language, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
But hey, brush.
I always see shit like this.
What's going on, comrade?
Sometimes that shit be on.
But
Sometimes that shit be fake as shit.
Right.
we allow ourselves to be caught up in the vex of things, right? You look at all those people who went to fight for Ukraine. Perfect example. Why the hell would Cuba and people down there being represented by Russia and China want to go fight with Ukraine? But when you got a quarter of the soldiers in Ukraine who went to fight with Russia because they know that their relatives who are Russia have been murdered by Ukraine.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot of things. It's just like here. The war's not supposed to be going on, but the goddamn Mossad CIA created it. They got 10 outposts right on the borderline. They don't mind murdering anybody, as you know, like when we talk about the Boxer Rebellion. It was some fake Jews running around, women screaming they did this to the people in the town and murdered when they weren't doing that. The Boxers got to a point where they saw the lies and they said, well, fuck it, if they don't want to leave and they want to make up stuff, they started slaughtering motherfuckers. Right before, you know what I'm saying? This is after the second. This is the second opium war. This ain't the first one where you had the Sino, which called India, you know, where you had that function. You know what I'm saying? But nobody wants to have that conversation. You see what I'm saying? And I can't blame people. What's not make a mess? I know that much. This motherfucker running around and everything. And what do we do? How do we better it, right? Do we focus right here? Or do we focus right over here? Do we point? I don't know if we can point out this or we can point out that. It's like, what do we do? I think there's no real one answer. I think everybody's got a reply. They have something that they feel is an answer, right? And why can't everybody get together and actually throw all this stuff like a potluck? Because a potluck tastes pretty good. And bargain out each thing as in, Operation 1, Operation 2, or Subject 1, Subject 2, Subject 3. Why we don't do that no more? It's amazing. And then when we do, there are a lot of us who have control issues. We literally have control issues. And you know what it means to have control issues? That means you have no control. How do you go about fixing that? And without a dynamic spin-off, how do you circumvent a reliable relationship or something that may benefit others who may be there? We know we live in a system where the rich don't want to say nothing to anybody because they like, we got there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you see, China, they wanted everybody rich. They damn near made pretty much everybody rich, except for those who didn't want to get rich because they would have whatever was going on with them. But they had this expansion over 25 years that was incredible based on trade with this fake government. They got richer. Secrets got sold. And then you had these so-called the Chinese equivalent to the CIA who turn around. The Zionists tried to do this and they tried to do that and they tried to do that and this. But they were lying through their front goddamn buck-ass teeth because the Zionists was everything but why do they have the yen? Why do they have a dollar based on gold and silver going back to when the silver was what made them during the Qing dynasty? The Opium War, and the Opium War, that's how they traded it. Silver with everybody. America, Britain, that tea, porcelain, silk. You see what I'm saying? But they wanted the people to be, this is what the fake Jews, they wanted the opium crisis to be hellacious. That's why they went to war with them, made stories up about Westerns and French and all of them getting murdered when there was nobody getting murdered. They kept making them leave. And those who were making money, who were living good on the trade, legitimate, they ain't have no problem. Then what did Britain do right behind that? Based on the Jews, the Zionists, they took Hong Kong because they were working through Singapore, right? Nobody wants to have that conversation. And the Chinese didn't do shit to them. They ain't kill nobody, but they got the lowest of the low, the sellout motherfucking population, and they didn't mind exterminating and beheading their own. That's how stupid the world is. Magic is real, whether you want to believe it or not. Tom, what's happening, beloved? What's happening? What's happening? I'm well. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm well. It's good to see you guys, though. Nobody wants to have a deep conversation about these things. And I can dig it. You know what I'm saying? It's rough. And then not everyone's going to agree. Not everybody's going to be like buying into it. And I'm not selling anything. I always say that. I'm like, you can look at it however you want. Whatever you feel, whatever your thought is, you're justified by whatever it is. It doesn't matter whether it's correct or incorrect, whether you're right or wrong. You have a choice. But people are jumping on the bandwagon, wagging their ears of making the most impromptu and inappropriate choices and doing and saying the dumbest and damnedest things. I am equitable based on who I am. There are certain things I would never do nor say. And maybe only once because it affected me in a way that was not good. And when somebody wants to sit there and tell you something that never existed or happened, that's
hard to swallow.
That's like fuck all that. But you're not gonna be disrespectful. I don't have to be.
Right.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, well, fuck it. Your word against mine. Mine's is pretty much legitimate. So we done there. I'm not gonna go on no tirade about some shit. Now, if I said it, I'd be the first one to go, yeah, I said it. And maybe, you know what I'm saying?
See what I like about you. You don't force your views on people. Most people force their shit on people.
No, I just talk. And people ain't got to accept it. Yeah,
right.
You ain't got to accept it. I tell you don't have to accept what I say. Even when I say it's a fact. Based meticulously on more research than most people are willing to do. You know? We're dealing with a time, man, that is so perverse. And we can say Babylon, we can say whatever. We can call the Rome, whatever. You know, Caligula, all the bullshit. It's not about whether it's wrong or right. What is based on what do you see based upon your perception of how you take it in? What's your intellect on certain things going on? Most people deny the shit that they're involved with. Mm-hmm. And then trying to hold up the other shit, going, look at this, nigga, you don't see that right there? When I was telling people back in the 1800s, the pale skin were called black. They had a hard time. I got several books pointing to the fact that
the
light skins.
It's not a color, it's position.
And it's flipped itself because you have to turn everything around in order to create a new order.
Come on.
They don't want to accept the reality of this when there's books written by them showing them, here go the black folks on a cat, written by Paul Ormson, right? And they show a whole lot of pale skins were Native Americans.
Wait,
these books exist.
What's his name? Paul who?
No, Ormson is a name I made up. Say German or Scottish or whatever, right? Or Swedish or from Denmark, Ormson, right? Let's say a book, right? No, I can dig them out. Well, they over at the all stacked away, but they exist. And I have them. And when I was saying this to trans people, I saw it over in so-called Europe. I saw it in Germany. I saw it in books that most people ain't reading. You know, what hooligan wants to read a book? Majority of them don't care about history because they're pretty happy in their position where they are. Right. And see, the enemy knew this. They knew, oh no, we're gonna give them the keys to the world, and they're gonna fuck it up. They knew it. Why the Zionists and rabbis and all of them want to kill all the white folk? People can believe what they want. They go to TikTok, they go to Instagram, they can pull all the videos up showing them this. Mm-hmm. And yet you still have these goofies. I want to go to Bethlehem. I want to go to and the woman and that little boy spit in my face. You can't make this craziness up. Why? Because they have straight hair. Because they have fair skin, so it's easier to accept them.
Is that the Stockholm syndrome we have?
Yeah, that's big time Stockholm syndrome, bro. Because they can't see the world as it truly is. They've been living a lie and a fantasy. It don't matter if Putin, it don't matter if in UAE show the historical documents showing who we were. The fact that we built all this. No, we're not just crap, these little square box of death and mayhem, but the things that we built of art. The fact that, they rebuilt the Capitol, not just here, all over. Yes, we employed to repair the capitals in war-torn places in Petersburg, everywhere. Because we are the ones that fucking built them. Invented the light bulb, the sewing machine, the electric piano, the fucking guitar. We invented the banjo. We invented used with a gourd. We invented all that shit. Tell me, what's your culture? y'all are partaking in our culture.
Let me ask you a question. Look, you think a lot of this distractions is them trying to keep back the free energy?
Shit, I was keep spitting on myself. No, it's more than that. It's more than that, bro. It's more than it's from this grass. It's more than that. All right? It's not that. You see what I'm saying? If we are recognized for who we are with the world knowing everything we've done, they got to pay out. They're greedy. And then they realize they can lose control. So if they sit there, I had to use grass, bro. If they sit there and they conspired and devised all this shit to put the American Negro at the lotus or totem pole, well, who's dwelling in the house of Shem? Who would come up above us? Who are they talking about in the goddamn Torah, the Bible, even the fucking worthless ass, nasty 19th century or 20th century goddamn Talmud? It's us. They literally talk about who has to stay in a certain place because if they rise above,
Right.
all that they've accomplished will be done away with. But pale skin people are the one that keep the fucking dumbass lie. Even though there's millions of them telling the truth, now they realized it. Yeah, I got a great uncle. He was a Negro. You know what I'm saying? My great grandma. But they wanted to hide that as if it was a benefit. And then I come along. There's a whole lot of pale skins that got documents saying that Negro and black. I'm just putting it out there. I've taken guys that served with me and showed them, and they're like,
I saw a real picture of J. Edgar Hoover. A lot of those people was black.
A lot of them were melanated.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many of them motherfuckers in the mafia were melanated. Dead as serious. You know, I grew up, my uncle worked with the mob and shit. No, he was in Detroit. Yeah. I mean, I grew up with the Gotti kids. You gotta remember, Curtis Lee was one of his personal bodyguards out of 5 of us doing the Gotti trials. And them cats looking at me like, I'm like, hey, hi, they. Like, hey, I'm a guardian angel. I was hand selected to be here doing the trials. He didn't select me because of my looks. He selected me because he seen how I get down with the Vice Lords and the Crips and the Bloods and shit. You know what I'm saying? They had the, they had a little gay parade and all that stuff, and we had to be out there, and they get to, when you're a jet, you're a man, not a boy, and knife fighting, and we got to go with flex zips, and arrest them, get the knives out their hands. Whole lot of upside their head, a whole lot of clotheslining and chokes and flipping them. Man, I look, man, hey, man, that just aggravated all my energy, bro. Listen, man, what a history, you know what I'm saying? Neptune Beach parades, man. Coney Island. We made the first goddamn, right there, Coney Island. The first roller coaster electric was built by a brother. All them rides, the drop, all that. The thing with the, we built it. For that, and they came and enjoyed it and took over it.
That's how I know niggas was behind this.
We were great swimmers, and they started we go back to the pool that they occupied, they started filling them with cement. I ain't lying. I am not lying. Google it, look up the history behind that. On our land. The Native American movement were foreigners getting off the boat at Ellis Island. Come on, man. But nobody wants to have that real conversation because it's outside the scope of their ignorance. Big Red Thomas, what's up? Hey, y'all, Big Red Thomas. Thanks, Dev. Thanks, Tom. I want a Super 100 for that. Max V, what's cracking? Hey, y'all say what's up. Hey, I got the homies right here. 7 grand. We eating pizza, drinking a little beer. You got T-Bone in the books. You know what I'm saying?
Back like we never left, baby.
Wish O was there, but he's got to take care of some things. You know what I'm saying? Always have a good time over there.
That's beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. This is nice.
Yeah.
I'm sleep out here tonight.
I gotta cut a hole. I might cut a sliver, right, and put a louver for the rain. No piece of wood over it. I don't know. No, I'm saying I'm gonna cut a sliver, right, and I'm gonna put. I can pick up a rain guard and put over it. Just nail gun it in. You know what I'm saying? So that airflow. But like I was saying, the majority of us don't really hate nobody. We just don't tolerate stuff. We don't want parts to do with certain things. Wait, I see the water coming up at the top, man.
I keep looking over there.
No, man. I see that one now. It's a couple of them, bro. Like 3 of them, man.
Man, what is that? What the fuck is that?
I don't know, baby. I don't know. I ain't never seen that before, man. In a pool.
You got a pay to go over there?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if it's open. This part of a school. Is this the park? This is the park. But anyway, no, Not everything's meant to be discussed. And you know, I have a lot of things to talk about, but there's a lot of things that are informative that I don't have to share because it's unimportant for the most. Yeah, I have a story to tell. It'll come around to that, and most people, yeah. When I tell that story, I found a drink brand called Soja. I hate that. Damn, does that shit hit hard for bitter fruit and spice? I know. We get it. It's over there. They sell it at Safeway in a few places, Sprouts and all that. Fries. They sell Soja. And so you know that stuff, the SUJA, where you got the greens and they don't have watermelon. You got beet and turmeric with ginger and all that kind of stuff. It's like a little plastic thing, a Soja. It's almost like a Hindu shit. I don't know.
It's good.
I've had them, but I'd rather make my own, bro. You never know what you know what I'm saying? We've become accustomed to keep buying everything, not knowing what they're doing. Yeah, you know. So, but yes, it's good though. I mean, they're good, but I refuse to drink a lot of them. I used to always get the kale spinach. What was it? The kale spinach, apple, whatever the fuck it was. It was it was a green drink. And they were good. I used to drink them. Like if I drink one and put a little cayenne pepper in it. You know what I'm saying? In the AM, I get up, I drink another one. They were always hot in the tent. They got to the point where someone's got too hot and swirl up. I was like, throw them away. Yeah, waste. So they were good though. I like getting the other one with the watermelon drink. But come learn that they were using the seedless watermelon that had a few seeds, and it's supposed to be organic. I'm sorry. Watermelon, when it says organic and doesn't have seeds, is not organic. It's not natural. It is been toyed with, messed with, just like everything. The key limes, that seem like the last thing they've been targeting, besides the okra. The key lime, you can't even smell them.
Not the okra.
They don't even taste right. They don't even taste like they used to. I'm talking about just going back 6 years. The key lime don't taste nothing like it did 6 years ago. Today, it's got a weird soapy taste. Oh shit! What's that? I'm just talking y'all where everybody's over here romancing the kindling of the stone and the wood.
No, I'm not out and about. I'm talking about Red King behind that.
But things are like things. One thing about me, I never disrespect anyone. I never have to. Never had to. I'm too old for that.
No, he online.
Some individuals, though, they have the propensity to use whatever they can, leaning on it as if it's supposed to control a narrative. And sadly, it's more destructive than beneficial. You know? Yo, Jermaine, what's cracking? What's up, baby? We're the only ones that can make better of the situation.
I can't.
And we don't have to take drastic measures, people. Someone say, but military, you've been shot them out and stabbed up. I didn't ask for none of that, regardless of what I've done for a short period or what transpired or what happened. That's not what defines or makes you. I study philosophy. A lot of y'all know that sociology is my major. Psychology, I despise the term, but I study it. There is some fruits to that labor, and laborious as it may be. Yet there's no pill that can fix anything. Do I struggle with anything? I think the struggle I have is the fact that the majority of people don't know. They don't know. And I'm starting to think that they may not really want to know. Some really want to believe that everything is all right, even where they're at. And that's hard for me to, I can't take it in. And you know what I mean? It's not, I have a new phone number on me. Like, okay, appreciate it, Jay. Jay, appreciate it, fam. I cannot make myself available to everyone, but I'm available to everyone. I can never co-sign the things that are not good. I can't do it. And it's always going to come against you. It doesn't matter where or how. You got to remember, how were the men murdered during the lynchings? There was always somebody screaming or crying out something that never happened or never existed. Though I'm not the one to be lynched. I don't care what background or who and how many. You don't want to risk destruction. And some, in ignorance, they do. They think that they can go and just do whatever. That means they want pain and suffering. I advise them all the time to stay away from pain and suffering, not the little shit, I got locked up. I was working with the Let me tell you something. There's a group of individuals who don't run around with masks and follow all the on up, key up, murdering anyone and drinking blood and eating hard, stupid shit. All right, fucking themselves up. No, these individuals' get back is 1,000 times worse. They just haven't been activated. 1,000 times worse. So everybody can run and this, that. Watch, man, we've been given the keys and the green light and all this goofy shit. Hey, whatever, man. You're not in that world no more, Toto. So I guess y'all see why I don't really give two shits about who the fuck and what, and man, lead to your great fucking madness, whatever it is. And that's not a beneficial thing. Now you see what I did? I took a little truth, I expanded on something, I pointed out certain things to give a directive, and I facilitated with the fact that it's facts. And I would say 100% facts. I would advise anybody doing dirt to look behind and look over your shoulder all the time. You're always being watched, even in a circle you conveniently are involved in. Whether it's a costume character, whatever, you are being watched by people who are more professional, more knowledgeable, and had enough of the shit when they were in the womb. They ain't got jabbed up by no goddamn hospitals or doctors. I'm telling y'all a fact. They ain't get jabbed up, never. They don't shake people's hands. You can't even get in the vicinity to talk to them because they're not involved with the world like y'all are. If they could have met me earlier. I guarantee you some more by it because they know where I'm at. Just look. You know, I had to tell 3 of my buddies, do not go out there. Who used to meet me out by the gas station and stuff. He used to see me get up and leave. I'd go on the phone, oh shit, gotta go. Never said nothing. He was kind of aware, like, oh shit, he gonna meet them motherfuckers, man. He used to go out on page and jump over the wall and walk down the block, go around and walk into the church parking lot, 3 cars. What's up? Everything all right? You good? All right, see you later. That quick. I be in.
Was that Scottsdale?
I can say a whole lot of stuff. I get a head nod. I get certain pale skin, dark, it don't matter. Look down the corner of the eye, little thumbs up. Yo, man. But people, I know a lot of you just want to stay in your little world, cognitive, whatever it is you think. Yeah, I'm spilling tea, right? I'm sharing a little shit. They probably gonna be upset, but you'll never see them. You'll never fucking see them. You can't drag them out. It don't matter. It's just, these individuals are so well prepped and tolerable and in knowledge of knowing things beyond what people can imagine. With respect, all right? I state these things, all right? But they're aware of the things that I've shared. I've shared stuff historically based on things I saw. Places I've been, magnificent. You know, I remember in Liverpool, going into one of the places where the Beatles played and like enjoying it. It was beautiful, magnificent. You know, like playing some songs from Ringo, this, that, and all that. And yeah, you know, I like all the music. You know, it doesn't matter what they were saying or for whatever reason. Oktoberfest. Big old Helga with the breasts out the head, holding up goddamn 15 megajoules of steins and, you know, pints of beer. Walking there, put them on the back of your head, serving you beer. Hey, I'm like, get them big old things off my neck. Trying to get me whiplash with them things in Germany, you know what I'm saying? Them in Oktoberfest, had them women with them things out the head. Them things is just big. I don't know, like the cows. But anyway, it was always beautiful. Down in Tijuana, you know, getting old tequila shots in the lime and the whistle blowing, your head shook all over the damn place and cream. Oh, man. Cancun, Peru, everywhere. Chile, Argentina, fucking Palma, Mallorca, Spain, Cannes, France, Toulon, where the fuck I went, Iraq, Dubai, wherever the fuck I went. Turkey, Istanbul, wherever, looking at the Ottoman the statue and the dumb pale-skinned Marine peeing on it and getting beaten and ran back to the fleet landing butt naked, you know what I'm saying? Man, never had a problem around the world. How can I hate people around the world? Because it's fake government. They manipulate everybody because they keep you caught up in a bunch of bullshit. Most of our people have no clue what's going on in the world because all they know is the block where they're at. It's sad. They know only the block where they're at. Yeah. They know nothing about the world, man. And it's scary because the world don't hate us. They don't.
A lot of niggas.
I got Russian friends, you know, I work with the gunfighting range and all that. I got Ukrainian brothers. I got motherfuckers from all over, solid individuals. Chinese, and people say, but you talk about, no, man, I'm talking about the consortium that's pitted against you, who are willing to do what they do, like the dumb Hindus and all the other dumb fuckers. The majority that aren't that way. In ignorance, maybe. They want you dollar. You know what I'm saying? I can go to Thailand, y'all, and live like a king. On $600 a month. Dead ass. 600, 1,000, but no problem. They're like a king. I'm no butterfly.
I have my passport. I don't know if I'll be.
Well, that's what I'm working on getting.
I'll be gone.
Yeah, I'm just working on getting. I got to make sure I take the 3 pieces. What you call it? That's all they ask for.
$28,000 in child support.
They still hitting you with child support?
I mean, it's just backed up. It's just still sitting. My kids are grown, too. 33 and 21.
Child support, because Bill Clinton crossed lines, is not supposed to happen. It's illegal. The state takes money to the court. Everything is bullshit. Everything. It's all bullshit. And it's meant to fleece and keep melanated people in certain quantities.
Right.
But I told y'all, I know how we can come up, where we can make money, but niggas don't want to listen. Look, man, I'll get it. I'll take one check. I'll go ahead and get a cart for $500,000, and then every month I'll build up with lawnmowers and weed whackers and shit like that. And we go out here and go to door. Your ward looks like it needs some work. We're new on the service, and this is what we're charging. You hear me? $500 to knock your yard out.
Let's go get the city. That's more money.
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
I got you.
I want to make little tiny homes for the trucks. I did that. I did that in 3-4 hours I worked a day. It was a total of maybe 16 days. I did that. 16 days. Y'all remember the inside? It ain't no little easy fucking puzzle piece. There's still a lot more to do. But imagine 6 of us like the Amish. They took over the RV thing. The Amish. They're popping them things out like it ain't nothing. And they didn't start that way. They started.
What you mean, an RV park?
The Amish. They're building RVs. They turn them out. That's some of the best stuff. I remember when they started. I was over in Pennsylvania. I was watching them in these little popped up. They had the money. Little things fixing up a doodad of an RV, learning and breaking it down.
Right.
Now they got like 6 or 8 of them in these damn things. They're turning out. We can do that. Hey, Chris. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, when I'm saying come together, 3 grown men can't get a goddamn house on a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom apartment. Look, I'm a sofa nigga.
Hey, nah, with your bad back, you gotta.
Man, shut up. You don't know nothing about my bad back. Shut up, man. He picking on me, man. Y'all see that? This is what they do when I'm down and out. Just shut up. See, now that's the only time I say out when I'm fucking with him. Hey, T, I said that when he was washing dishes, looking like a retard, getting all sauces and everything on that good-ass meal. I'm complimenting about the meal, talking with this nigga. Well, we shit talking. That's what we do. But that's what, men, we have a good time. We take the worst of the time and make the best of it, right? Because ain't nobody else going to do it for us. My brother Olsen, who I served with, he came over. I miss you, brother. Told him I love you, man. I'm a Viking brother, you know? I miss all the Ricky Carlisle, all of them. Lauderdale, Miami, you know what I'm saying? All of them. Jada, all of them. It ain't because we serve, because we know what we can do as a team together, what we can accomplish. I'm reaching out to brothers who seem, and it's funny, they're all right where they should be. All right? And I'm reaching out to them saying, some niggas be like, you can't save the world. Bitch, who said the fuck I'm trying to save the world? What? I'll be down here in the park with your ass? I'm not saying y'all, I'm just saying. Like, what the fuck? I ain't here to save nobody. I'm here to tell y'all there's a different way. You have a choice. You know what I mean? You gotta listen to everything I'm saying. It's not what it's about. But yet, I'm gonna do what I can to get people out the sump of their existence, man, and say, look, not today or tomorrow, because tomorrow's unimportant. What are you doing? I'm doing what I'm talking right here. That's it. Don't need no presents, but I appreciate it. I'm not one on that. And we refuse. We refuse. We refuse. Because some people, they love the darkness that they live in, but they haven't really seen darkness yet. Darkness has nothing to do with night or light. Doesn't have something to do with motherfuckers wanting them to be the worst at killing people and chainsawing heads off and all that. Ain't got nothing to do with the darkness. We call it Shana. But every one of us to speak like they have the Hawa, and they don't even know. You know the best thing to reset yourself? I was going to show Omic and them today. There's this thing, right? And what you do is you breathe, right? You get all your little breathing, your exercise in for about 15, 20 minutes, right? Cloud hands, whatever, right? Squats and all that. But what you do is at the end of it, you exhale. You take a deep breath in, you exhale all the breath out, and you hold it. Fifth chain, deep breath in. Now, if I was doing the breathing exercise, I would have held it for 45 a minute. You do that, right? This is after the exercise, so you'll do it a lot longer. You take another deep breath.
That's Chinese, right?
Do it again. Do you know what it does? It resets a whole lot of shit.
I'm gonna do that before I go to bed.
You do that twice a day. But you got to get it to where you go exhale everything. Because, you know, most of us are just mouth-breathing carbon dioxide toxic motherfuckers. We don't expel all the carbon.
Yeah, most people don't breathe deep. No.
You get it up to where you can do it for a minute. Do you know what you're doing? You're resetting shit. Just like that. Especially when you fast. Now, that's just a little gem I wanted to give y'all. All right? But you need to do about 15 to 20 minutes of meditation, yoga, breathing, corporeal, whether it be push-ups, sit-ups, side lunges, whatever the fucking squats are the major thing, which help with your breathing. And then after that, because now you're oxygenated. You've gotten a lot of carbon out, you brought oxygen in, your muscles are being fed. Then you do the exercise. Yes, sir. That's a little secret I wanted to share with you guys today. All right? I know it's hard to believe in, but I don't want you to believe nothing. I don't believe in the word believe, right? Look, Tom said, sometimes I lose track of my breath when I meditate, and then I begin to see. My back, my leg cramping a little bit, so medicine. Not to get high. I can't stand getting fucking high. I really can't.
Really?
I don't mind getting a buzz, but I don't like getting high, man.
I love it.
If I'm going to go to sleep, then it's different. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. If I'm sitting down, if I was, like, say we at the crib, right, and we chilling, right? Oh, yeah, I'll roll a blunt and be like, sit back with a good movie on, nigga. I'm like, yeah, everybody leave me alone right now.
Especially after eat some shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. All before, shit. They're playing lacrosse. We invented that. Hockey. Fuck, I mean. They're proving we invented basketball. They've been trying to rob that for the long time with that Larry Bird bull crap.
I know we invented that shit.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It's funny, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad. It's all... And it doesn't matter who hears it, you know? You still have these individuals going to call themselves, goddamn, black this and that and that and this. Yes, Lord. Everything, man. Well, you got them a good African. A lot of them here. But, if most motherfuckers wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us. You know that? No, I'm serious.
I always did like that.
Yeah.
All this, that was fire. Black.
It's fucking weird, motherfuckers, man.
Oh, man. I don't even look at them. I can't look at them.
You can't make this shit up. It's amazing when you start looking at things in a way that's superfluous or dynamic to something that's not so institutional.
Right.
But it's beneficial when you know real history. You know who showed up out of nowhere, when they came. When you start realizing that, you realize, oh, well, you got a golden key, and you don't even know how to move it. They gave you a key to our ancestral land, our republic, and you function in it like you're broken, dynamically so, to show the chaotic and the hate and everything else for no reason when you're living our culture. You're driving our cars, you're using our light bulbs, our toilets, you're eating our food. And now it's a perverted perversion created and held off by the idiots, right? And then nobody wants to have the deep conversation. You know, superfluous, like as if they know what they're doing. I taught and I retired as a teacher. So you broke a lot of children and you're happy for that. So you want to be celebrated. Outstanding. You destroyed a whole lot of minds. You destroyed a whole lot of families. And so you want to be celebrated in your ignorant steed because you think you're in control of something that you have no control over because you move with no control. But they hate intelligence. It doesn't matter what they think or how they feel. Nobody cares about that. You know what I'm saying? Well, not intrusively. They don't mind being intrusive. You know what I'm saying? And then you say to yourself, well, why? Are you comfortable? Is that the chaos that you move in? Is that what's you're divine to? I mean, you got to look at these things. And when you do, you realize that you don't have to hype it up. You don't have to magnify it. You don't have to drop check it. You know what I'm saying? You see it for what it is. Right. You know, you look at all the trees, you look at the destruction of what's been done. You look at the certain trees that they put around, right? Where's the oak trees? Where's the maple, right? Maple was from one coast to the other. When you're dealing with hey, how you doing? Pretty good.
You guys here to see the moon?
No.
What's going on with the moon?
No, it was full last night, but it's supposed to be.
The purple moon.
I know the purple. I heard about it. The blood moon. I saw it earlier on when I was on Instagram.
You'll never see this again the rest of your life.
Oh, really?
The blood moon.
Yeah, the blood moon. But we'll have a look at it. Trust me, we'll have a gander.
What are you taking a picture of?
No, I'm actually live. I teach history.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Real history.
Sorry, you're in the middle
You're
of a-
fine. No, you're fine.
I appreciate you.
No, I have a bunch of. Look, all my cousins, aunts, and all of them are teachers, and I really go hard on them.
Oh my God.
And no, I'm not going hard on them because I'm being mean. I go hard because The George Orwell factor, the Mark Twain, the Napoleon, everything is written by the victors who really didn't win anything. They're the victors of everybody who performed duties for them in the function of their own destruction. Chaos is not an answer, but it's supreme.
Okay.
And we
They need
forget,
to hear that,
and we forget the
obviously.
God presence of existence. We want to change that. Well, we have been.
Okay. I just figured you were here for the.
No, I mean, well, we are. Yes, you mentioned it, so we're going to partake in it.
There'll be an extra.
I'm half German, so I'm enjoying my little half German beer. You know.
Y'all have a nice one.
I wonder why, because everybody's going over there. But anyway, again, teachers have destroyed the mind and the soul of the people. And you would say how? Well, when you convince the children that doing everything they say do and graduate and they go to get a job, now they're hit with all the other infractions. It's cause they're Christian. Shut up, Tom. Stop that, man. Stop that. That's the only time I say when I'm fucking around. Ain't that something? That's the only time I say shut up. And now everybody's supposed to remember shit too, for my benefit as well. But anywho, right? You don't have to walk in abundance or the abode of the Shana. Remember, it's the word is
I would have never interrupted nobody live. I don't give a fuck.
Man, let it go, because I was waiting for it. I was waiting for somebody to say it. T won't say it, but he's thinking it. But look, I'm just like this. I don't care. I'm not emotional to that shit. Well, listen.
Look, this is why we got the extra traffic tonight. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm not emotional. I think it's great. I love this.
Right.
And when it turned around, it looked like she wanted to ask a question in the first place. I was like, hey, you come on, you staring. Just ask the goddamn question.
Right. This bitch is cold. There's a color on this bitch. Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember when those came out. The color, they're doing that with a lot of military green, desert gray. You'll see that desert tan. They've a lot of those. A lot of them are like that. The gray man out, dark gray and all that, and the light gray. That's what they're making these cars now. What is that alluding to? What is that pointing to? But all these vehicles, they can shut them off at the desk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The new one.
They can turn your shit off. I saw a guy in his Tesla and he didn't make a payment. They shut that motherfucker down in Cali in the middle of the highway.
Ooh, that's
kind of dirty.
Dang.
Exactly. Well, at least that's what they were saying. I don't know if that's true. I don't. Maybe the battery, something's wrong. Who knows? I don't know. But that's what everybody was first saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't have no clue. But I know that they can cut your cars off. You can shut them off. I saw a police chase one of these new cars and motherfuckers shut this shit off. It just rolled to a stop. I started that truck. I was laughing my ass off. Idiot, you want to steal the vehicle, but you don't even know what you're driving. You retard. I'd make that. I'd let them steal it. Let them steal it.
Wouldn't even fight.
Hey, Deb. But again, you go through school, you get all that stuff done, you accomplish, you graduate, and then you go to work, and you realize how fucked up it is. And they never prepared you for it, right? They never prepared you for it. Look at African American studies, that goopy shit. They got motherfuckers walking around hating y'all. I'm serious. Y'all think I'm playing? Shit. They thought it was a benefit. Now you wanted to want DIY and all that when they got getting rid of this shit. They were making little young Negroes fucking want to murder y'all, man. Now listen, man, I talked to them. That's what they were doing in them African American studies.
I do not feel like going to the pictures.
Oh, down into the.
No.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, Roger that. You gonna get that German got steroids in it, bro. That big bugger has steroid. Oh, I'm playing. No, and y'all, I appreciate y'all keeping me company. Everybody come on. I hate saying the term trolls, and that's so stupid. I'm really for everybody, but I know some people have a hard time with that. But I'm so aware that out of all the people who mess up and get it wrong, there's a plethora who want to do right. They're not about messing up anything, and they need something that's kind of grounded, something that may be beneficial. I type a lot, right? I poems, my philosophical views I don't share except for the one time, and when I was rhyming the whole live, and There are times when I have my moment when I just want to distill a little bit and share shit with you guys that most people have no idea about, right? That whole time I rap, right? I rhymed the whole goddamn live. Remember that? Nobody even paid attention. Only a few did. They were like, wait a minute. Oh shit, this motherfucker's rapping the whole time. Well, no, serious. I'm rhyming. I'm showing that the communication, the conversation, no matter how you speak it or speaking it, it's fluid. I mean, unless you're sitting there calling Mojo Jojo and Jojo Mojo and wanting to feed cartoon characters and shit. I don't know how you make sense of that shit, but you know what I'm saying. We are in a world, I don't like saying the world, but we are in a place on earth where even ChatGPT is telling you what it's going to become and that y'all have a chance to change everything. And even with that, it's telling you to your face that it's very aware, y'all not going to do anything to change nothing. Everybody's going to be comfortable until they're made uncomfortable. And then when they're uncomfortable, they're going to be scared to try and find a way out. They're going to see things. Y'all are going to see things. Whoever survives. Y'all are going to see things, man. It doesn't matter what I know about the end. Just forget that. And those who do it, they're going to wish that they never fucking existed. All the cartel members have done what they've done. Oh, they've signed a deal with the devil and death and all that dumb shit. If the ones that have crossed over could come back, every one of them motherfuckers would drop and run and hide. Facts. I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care how the gang members, the fake ass, goofy Masonic alphabet and motherfucking leaders that created the shit with the purpose of betrayal. Suge Knight, that motherfucker. I know he's had some dreams. It doesn't matter.
We got protection around him.
No, I'm talking about, hey, fuck, I'm talking about his personal. Everybody's got to answer on their own shit. I don't give a fuck who's around, what or whatever. That don't mean a goddamn thing. I'm telling you, at the end of it all, every one of these motherfuckers, they ain't no turn around and come back. You know what I'm saying? Can I get it again? No. Fuck all that. I don't care whether they believe it or not. It means nothing to me. All I'm aware is I'm not going to be fucked up over there.
I hear you.
All right? I don't want nobody to believe. I want you to carry on doing the dumb shit you're doing if you're doing it. All right? And those who are magnifying themselves and seeking to do the best they can, kudos to you, man. I'm with you. Everyone's comfortable until they're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And when they're uncomfortable, they want to lean on everybody else to make it right. When we're supposed to struggle together, goddammit.
Yeah.
We're supposed to struggle to get out the struggle, to see what's present, and that way we can share that. And some people think that it happens overnight, man. It's not the case. We're in a world that is against you. And some of you that are real comfortable, they'll just make a war. And you know how many motherfuckers have died in Ukraine, man? Shit.
I can't imagine.
God dog, man. Them women gonna be
melanated.
No, I'm talking about Ukraine. I'm just talking about people. I ain't talking about no Africans and all them, because a whole lot of them died out there, hundreds of thousands. No, man, this shit is crazy, bro. Come on, this is crazy. That's good.
Yeah, the other one should be real cold now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit that in a minute. But yeah, I really would enjoy if people really paid attention and remembered everything. We can convince ourselves that a bird, right, just flew over us and shit on us when a bird hasn't been nowhere near us for the last week. You see what I'm saying? Well, we really can convince ourselves that everyone's taking a shit on you when no, most people are shitting on themselves. I want y'all to realize that you're not alone in this world, in this environment, on this plot of earth. You're not alone. And you never will be until you're alone. And that's, I hope everybody know what they're running from and where they're running to when they get there. So I'm sad none of you don't know. And I don't want you, I ain't gonna say nothing because you gotta find out, man. It's some messed up stuff, man.
Yeah, bro,
coming.
It's time to go to bed, bro. It's time to go to bed.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, bro, I'll be sleep, boy. I go to sleep at 7 o'clock, bro. Boy,
You must have the perfect spot then.
No, not ever since I've been doing this, no.
Oh yeah, okay. Hey, oh yeah. I like to go to bed early too. I'll be in the sofa and be out like a light right now. What do you think about well, my thing is, like I said, we can find and get or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm filling out the apps, you know what I'm saying? Well, tomorrow's my day of filling out applications and cutting that little hole and then finding somewhere where I can put that thing. But like I said, man, we're gonna hang out with you tonight, man. We're gonna chill, man. Then I want to find out what I gotta find out, whatever. I know you gotta have a minute, but no. It's all good, man. And this is what all the light-skinned folks do it. Damn, why can't we do it? Ain't this our land?
Yeah.
We gotta have an excuse for motherfuckers ain't from here. Shit. I wish a motherfucker. Hey, with they fake narratives and everything else. Excuse my French. No, man. Holy shit. Hey. You better put that dog on. I'll shoot the shit out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, they got a dog right there.
You like them small.
Hey, y'all see that Doberman? Don't try and look over there. You don't want to see that Doberman loose. Boy, there's some funny people, man. Y'all see that Doberman, you're still gonna walk that way, huh? Just, well, y'all, they a trip, man.
I think these bitches, they're not focused.
I ain't gonna say nothing else, man. I watched a couple of things on Instagram. How them folks, this dogs, and our dogs ain't no damn better in Louisiana and Georgia and shit. But I'm saying, when you at a park, how dare you come out and let your dog just run out and you don't put a leash on?
They always keep.
God dog, man.
They
And
got
she,
signs up.
and she about 65 pounds soaking wet. The dog weighed more than her. Look, I ain't being mean. I'm just saying that could have been the problem.
Right.
They could have attacked the people, the dog, and the dogs all over the place. Oh, they got a big old German Shepherd over there. I don't think they wear it. That motherfucker look, whatever, pulling that mother. Yeah, keep that mug over there away from me. No, I love dogs. Look at this one over here. It's beautiful. This the Spaniel, the Cocker Spaniel.
We all from the dog tribe. I can look at you and I can look at him.
Man. Wolves, man. Let me get off here, guys. I appreciate you guys. I gotta put it on charge. We can use all the help we can get, and I appreciate it. And if you can, then so be it. I can dig it. I appreciate you guys. All right. But we're gonna go ahead and say, hey, y'all. You want to say peace? We got seven. We got sevens.
Look. Continue to stay fuck boy and fuck girl free.
Yeah. T-Bone, T-Bone, like yo. Y'all already know, man. Right? Stay solid with it, no matter what. It's us number tribe, man. Beautiful. Omek's all right. He's doing good. The kids are magnificent. The old lady, she's good. She's, you know what I'm saying, strong ass woman. Look, y'all, I take it Ganj is okay. Well, if you don't fix shit and apologize and take care of what need to be cared of, well. But I appreciate y'all, man. All right, and see you guys tomorrow. All right. Have a grand evening.